Hi guys, my name is Marantz. I'm going on a drive right now, but I want to talk to you guys about the Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board. You know, I was watching these other guys make videos about private equity and realizing they really don't know the true story, like the whole story about private equity. Like, you can go out there and say private equity is going to bankrupt companies, but you have to know who is private equity. And the truth is, it's Canada. Canada has invested about 1/5, 1/4 of their total wealth into private equity. The largest investor of all private equity, period. Blackstone, Apollo, their largest investor is the Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board, the CPPIB. Established in 1997, they actually hold around $655 billion worth of assets. And they've invested over almost $200 billion into America. And that's why they have this new movement. I don't know if you have this movement, but you know, they're promoting to the Maple 8. If you guys don't know, the Maple 8 are the top 8 pension plans in Canada. They're promoting them to invest in Canada, and guess what they're not doing? That. They're invested into America. And I'm going to show you a chart right after I'm done talking to you to show you the numbers and the breakdown. But when you really look at what's happening, you know why they're leveraged. You understand, like, social media, or do you not? You know, most YouTubers, most Reddit personalities, most Twitter guys that tell you these narratives of invest in this stock or watch this stock or watch this business, they're Canadian. And you're wondering, why does Canada have influence on anything? I saw it happen with Mullen Automotive and Financial Journey. PP Seeds is damn near Canadian. He is Canadian, along with ABC infiltrating his chat. He's Canadian as well. I've seen, AMC Bigham's is close enough, but no. I've seen so many people from Canada, Uncle Bruce, and you name it. Everyone's out here trying to tell you what's happening with your investment and what to look for. And I'm telling you what to look for. It's private equity, and it's Canada, babe, without a doubt. Now, here's the Trump card, right? Mr. Trump. I felt like Trump's like flexing in front of Canada. He tells you you're going to be the 51st state because you guys don't have a clue how buried you are in this economy that we're about to roll over on, because it is overextended. It's overextended with Canada money, not just American money. More so, the leverage is so much more to Canada than it is to America, because America has extreme wealth. And with that wealth, well, you might lose some, you might win some, but that's not what's happening here. I want to prove it to you another way. What if Trump's Trump card was dangling Mark Rowan right in front of him? Say, I'm going to put Mark Rowan over here, and he's going to be the treasurer. He's going to be, you know, my SEC head, or whatever the hell he was going to have Mark Rowan for. It didn't matter. Mark Rowan is the CEO, chairman of the board for Apollo Global Management. Apollo's number one investor is the Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board. And they go hand in hand, guys. It's really simple. You either become the 51st state, or you're going to have to pay for this leverage that's coming to you. That's what's really happening. Let me show you the chart. All right, so here's the chart. And as you can see, Canada dwarfs everybody else on this list. And they have to, because they're invested every which way. I've seen them do all the deals, sign every deal. And it's not just with Apollo. It's with CVC. It's with Blackstone. I think Blackstone has about 40 funds that consist of all this money. I'll show you the breakdown of the funds as well with Canadian money. Check this out. Well, you might have to zoom in because I'm pretty big, but it's all those funds right there. And you'll see Blackstone listed multiple times because they're the largest private equity firm out there in the world. Don't worry about BlackRock and State Street and Vanguard. They want you to worry about them. Don't ever worry about them. I'll explain. The way they've always told you guys, they tell you worry about the big guys, the guys who actually owns all the shares of these companies. Those guys don't have any influence on the companies. They're not on the board of directors. They're not influencing. They're doing none of that. They're buying shares to loan them out. There's two games being played here. There's the investment side, and there's the business side. There's the stock side, and there's the actual, hey, I get paid, I'm an executive, and I make decisions to make this company go bad. Imagine if you knew the company was going to go down, go bankrupt, because everybody's on the board. All the people from private equity are on the board of directors. Wouldn't you make that bet? Well, a lot of people did. There's several bets that they made. But I got to tell you one more thing about Canada. This is proof, okay, that this is Canada's plea to their people. By Canada. Pressure builds to the $2.3 trillion in pension plan cash, and they're telling you to go to the Maple 8. So Maple 8 is that they're telling you, Canada, invest into your own country. Stop investing into private equity. I wonder who's going to fall down. And lastly, let's not forget about GameStop, and here's why. GameStop is the one corporation, the one company that private equity infiltrated. They started dismantling, they started breaking it down, and they got overtaken, they got pushed out. All of the short sellers, yes. All of the hedge fund bros, they bet on GameStop to lose and go bankrupt. They did. And they got caught on that bet. But there's still plenty of leverage on the other side. GameStop's still going to show that they make profits. They're going to have 2 years of totals now of being in the positive. They've been a positive run company operationally and interest-wise, you name it, they have defeated the monster. And they're finally going to get their due. Private equity, guys, be careful. Be careful. Look for it everywhere. Connect the Dots Part 89 is coming out tomorrow. I'll get that up and running. But when you guys really figure out the issue, the monster, it's Canada. Have you figured it out yet? Peace.